23-year-old Yogi Ferrell was playing in the D-League when he got a call from his agent that he was needed in Dallas after Deron Williams went down. 24 hours later, he was in San Antonio and clinched the winning free throws as the Mavs knocked off San Antonio. He returned and on back-to-back nights led the Mavericks to a victory tonight against LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Final score, 102-97. He walks us through the dramatic last 2 days he had with Dallas.
I'm definitely on cloud nine right now. Obviously growing up, wouldn't think I'd be able to get this opportunity, especially to beat two of the top teams in the league. But I've stayed with it and just stuck to my strengths and trust my teammates, trust the game plan. We got the win.
The Mavericks started the season off 2-13. They're now 7-3 in their last 10. Head coach Rick Carlisle says this is among his favorite team to coach in the last 16 years. He says these victories these last 2 days really brought his team some energy. He tells us how important it was for his squad moving forward.
Nights like tonight, make you proud to be the coach of this team. And I said this, last week in Chicago. This is one of my favorite teams I've coached in 16 years, just because of the people, the continual belief, the continual, sticking with the process. I mean, these guys are good guys, and this is why this team is fun to coach and really, I think fun to watch too.
There were only 4 lead changes in the game. Dallas really controlled the tempo from the beginning. A big part was because of the play of Dwight Powell. In fact, Coach Carlisle says he was the difference maker tonight. He scored 14 points, grabbed 8 rebounds, and walks us through the emotions of this team and why they're playing right now with so much confidence.
We brought everything we had, and our stars did a great job getting us the lead in the second unit. Did all we could to maintain it, and we play hard and good things happen.
What's interesting is the Mavs are having to go with a lot of small ball, but tonight they still outscored the Cavs in the paint 19-4. 5 players scored in double figures, led by Harrison Barnes. He had a double-double with 24 points, 10 rebounds. Seth Curry also came up big once again. Tonight he finished with 16 points. A lot of reporters after the game really talked to him always about his brother and dad and asked him, what are they saying to him? He says nothing. They've seen him play all of his entire life. He says really he just credits his squad right now and the confidence they're playing with.
We got a lot of confidence. We're playing well. The team, and we let some games go early in the season that we regret and look back on and say what if, but right now we're playing well. We beat 2 of the best teams in the league. Got to keep this going, man. We got still in the race for that playoff spot, so we just got to keep playing well and try to get some of those games back.
The Cleveland Cavaliers right now have some issues going on. They're not playing the greatest basketball. Whitley Pleasant joins us with more on the Cavs.
Thanks, Tamara. The month of January has been quite the roller coaster ride for the Cavaliers. 7-8 after tonight's loss. From the injuries to King James complaining about the front office's dedication on winning, the Cavs could really use a fresh start in the month of February. And Coach Lou couldn't agree more.
We tried. They had a lot of tough matchups for us. When we go to second unit, they come out with 3-point guards, and Kyle's trying to guard a point guard, and you have Jordan trying to guard a point guard. So, with your rotation with, Kevin out, JR out, your rotation is smaller. So now you got to play guys in certain positions you normally wouldn't.
Without big man Kevin Love in the mix, Coach Lou started Richard Jefferson instead, but Love's explosive offensive presence was truly missed tonight. His status of the reoccurring back spasms is still questionable.
Miss Kev tonight with Miss JR. Bird is out, so got a lot of guys that's out. That means a big part of our team.
LeBron James notched 23 points and 9 rebounds. Kyrie Irving finished with 18 points and 5 assists. He was just 2 points shy of scoring at least 20 points in 7 consecutive games. Richard Jefferson netted 11 points with 3 rebounds. Dallas split the series 1-1 right here tonight at home against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Only 1 day's rest stands Braun and company hosting the Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm Whitley Pleasant. Back to you, Tamara.
So the Mavericks close out the month of January. They'll try to keep things going in February. On the 1st, they'll play the Philadelphia 76ers. That's it for us. I'm Tamara Jolie. This is D210 TV on Spectrum Sports TV, and you've just been credentialed.